Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. It's the Head Beauty in Charge, High Priestess. So I thought that I would go ahead and do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine check-in since I really haven't done one of those videos in a little while now. So let's just go ahead and get started with the chakra clearing. So I'm getting a channeled song right now, and I don't remember who sings this song, but it says "Get It Together." I don't really want to go. I don't really want to stay. What I really want to know is, can we get it together, or something like that. I feel like you guys know the song that I'm talking about, but it's like that's playing in my mind. So I feel like possibly the Divine Masculine really wants to get it together with the Divine Feminine. Let's see what's going on in the overall energy thus far, Spirit. Let me know what's going on when it comes to the Divine Masculine at this time. I feel like I need to use another deck starting off, so just give me 1 second. Okay. Let me know what's going on with the Divine Masculine, please, Spirit. I feel like the Divine Masculine is coming to some sort of knowledge now of who you really are to him. I feel like in the past, maybe, yeah, wow. He had some sort of jealous karmic in his energy that didn't want him to come into his creative power, because I feel like you guys are conscious creators, both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Right? So I feel like Divine Femme, if you have been maybe expressing your spiritual gifts or like showing them and showcasing them I'm hearing in maybe some sort of way, and I feel like maybe the Divine Masculine, I feel as though he hasn't really come completely into his power, maybe like you have, Divine Femme. So there could be a lot of terms that, I don't know, he could be picking up either off of you or just another spiritualist that's in his energetic field, and he's studying and learning about certain things, maybe having to do with spirituality and maybe what you're into, Divine Femme, because I get a sense of maybe he really wants to learn more about you, and you two could be separated at this time. So it's kind of like this is the only way that he really knows how to learn more about you and what you have going on. And on top of that, I'm hearing he really misses you a lot. And so this is sort of a way for him to be able to feel connected to you. All right. Yeah, but he definitely had. All right. This is the initial card that I pulled for you guys. So, and I feel as though the Divine Masculine is so turned on by you with all of the knowledge that you know, and just how I feel like you're willing, so ready and willing to always learn something new. I feel as though that's an energy that he's never really experienced before. I'm feeling like I'm picking up that the Divine Masculine really, in the past, he enjoyed being around feminines that didn't really like to learn, didn't really want to educate themselves. And I feel it's because the Divine Masculine used to like to want to get over on females. He really did not care about them, you know, if they were learning new things or going to school or this, that, or the third, because he's like, all he really cared about was getting in their pants. So it's just kind of like he really didn't care. I feel like, honestly, even if the person didn't want to learn anything, it's like all the better for him, because it's like, you know, he probably had this feeling in his mind where he can get over on the person even more because they chose not to educate themselves. But now I feel as though he's coming out of this energy. I feel like the karmic is still in the background watching you. She's very, very jealous. I feel like she has a lot of negative entities around her. She really just wants to sleep all day or sleep with the masculine all day. But I feel like the masculine, he's not really in the energy of wanting to do that any longer. I feel a sense of this masculine can tell there's something wrong with this karmic. And so he's really trying to distance himself from this entity, because I'm feeling as though this person could have an energy like a snake energy or some sort of yeah, it's like this person really is kind of like a snake in disguise. Like I feel as though this karmic energy, she can get over on a lot of masculines because she might have a nice body, or she might look really good naked, or, you know, she might just give off this certain sex appeal that initially attracts a lot of masculines. But then it's like once they get around her and they start spending more and more time around her, they start to realize that there's something actually wrong with this person. And I feel as though the masculine can pick up on this karmic. She has a lot of jealousy towards you and the union that maybe you and the divine masculine had in the past. And so it's like the divine masculine, he can pick up on that, and he's not really so he's not really so turned on by this person that much anymore. I feel like this person could also have a lot of skeletons in her closet, and it's like maybe the masculine can pick up on the fact that this person is hiding a lot, but it's like she will never reveal her hand, I'm hearing. So it's like the masculine is pretty much feeling like he's stuck in the dark with this karmic. If he has not already separated himself from this karmic, I feel like he will soon, because the masculine is really realizing at this point in time that he's a conscious creator. Like, I feel like he hasn't been in this energy, but I feel like he's slowly but surely waking up to the fact that, all right, well, if my divine feminine can be a conscious creator, then so can I. If my divine feminine can end up in this cycle, you know, of stagnation and not having things and coming into her power, then I'm pretty sure that I can do the same thing, because she's a part of me. Okay, so I feel as though the divine masculine is finally starting to wake up to the connection. I feel as though the karmic, though, is giving him a hard time. She could be snapping on this individual, or just really trying to punish him in some sort of way, because he's trying to change course on her, and she wasn't really expecting that. She's very envious of him wanting to come into some sort of higher knowledge because of you. Like, it's like she knows all of these things are happening because of you, divine femme. So it's like she's very, very jealous and envious of what you two have together, and she's envious as well, I'm hearing, because she does not have the ability to tap into that power. The only thing that she has the ability to do, I'm hearing Spirit say, is open her legs. So Spirit has really got jokes. All right, but anyway, we're going to keep it moving. So I feel as though that's how this karmic energy even met up with your masculine in the first place. I'm here for some of you guys. This karmic, now she's really getting her karma in regards to the two of you guys, because she knew that you guys were together, and instead of respecting your relationship, she went around flaunting herself in front of your masculine, and that kind of got him off course when it came to the relationship between the two of you. And now she's suffering because he just simply wants you back. Like, even though she's around and she's all up in his face, or trying to get back into his energy or whatever. It's like he doesn't even pay her any mind anymore. He's so focused on pretty much catching up with you, Divine Femme, especially in matters of spirituality. He's so intrigued by you. It's like he probably didn't even know that you were able to do, you know, these type of spiritual things. Like he was unaware that you had spiritual gifts to even begin with. So it's very intriguing. It's like he's meeting a brand new person all over again in you, Divine Femme. All right. So yeah, I feel like this karmic didn't realize that a death would come to this situation, but now I feel like that is taking place at this time. Yeah, I feel like this karmic is realizing how rotten she is on the inside and how corrupt, I'm hearing Spirit say, she really is. How fragile she is. And there's a death to this situation because it's just kind of like the divine masculine is no longer allowing this karmic to take advantage of his root chakra. She acted like she was pure and of pure heart and good, loving, and kind nature, but she wasn't. And it was like, even though the divine masculine was no longer in your energetic field, divine feminine, I feel like you still showed a lot of love and compassion towards him from a distance. Like you showed this compassion and love towards him. But it had to be like, you know, while you guys were separated from one another. So you love him from a distance. And I feel as though now the divine masculine is picking up on that. You had a lot of empathy and kindness still towards him, even though he could have done you dirty. So it's like now he's recognizing things for what they really are. And it's like he misses you. He wants to communicate with you. But it's like he's still kind of like in this state. Like he has to be carried still. I'm feeling like by spirit. It's like you might carry him in a space in your heart or whatever. But he knows that you're still really not dealing with him. Look at the look on this woman's face. Like she really is not very happy about Carrie. So it's like, I feel like maybe for a lot of you feminines, divine feminine, you knew that you still had to have compassion and empathy and things of that nature towards the masculine, but you weren't very happy doing it. So let's see, what else can we get from this spread overall. Yeah, I'm hearing that the divine masculine is kind of in a weakened state now from having to deal with the karmic. And it's like he wants to muster up the strength and stuff to, wow, I'm just hearing like hit you up. So he wants to try to hit you up or say something to you or strike up a combo or something. But it's just kind of like he really feels like you won't accept him. You won't receive him. You won't even really want to hear what he has to say. Because for a lot of you divine feminines, I get a sense of, you know, what he was doing the whole time. He could have been, you know, like sneaking behind your back or something like that when you guys were together. And it could have been with this karmic. And it's like you probably knew it all along. So now he knows that you really don't want to have nothing to do with him. All right. Can I get one on the knowledge card, please? Yeah, the divine masculine, he has a lot of respect for you now. And he kind of fears you a little bit too, because it's like it's still aspects of spirituality that he doesn't understand. So it's like he feels as though maybe you could do something to him in the way of maybe like magic or candle magic or something like that. And he's kind of afraid of you, but he respects you all the same. He wants to come to you with some sort of huge, maybe monetary offer, because he has this newfound respect towards you, but he doesn't know, you know, how you will accept it. All right. I also got the security card. So I feel as though the divine masculine, he sees a lot of security in you, divine femme. Maybe he couldn't see this when you guys were together, but now it's like that you've come into maybe like some sort of power with you being like a witch, or you have your own stability. Maybe you could have just moved into a place a cute little cottage, I'm hearing, maybe for some of you guys. Or it could be like a nice, it could be like a small home, but it's like very, very homey, very roomy on the inside. And you have it very nicely decorated. I don't know, maybe you could be showcasing this on social media or something of that nature. Or if you don't have this right now, you will. And it's like this divine masculine sees a sense of security in you now that maybe he didn't see before. Or maybe he was like, he really kind of disregarded before, really didn't care about. Because, I mean, I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, when you first met your divine masculine, he really just was only concerned with sex. And so it was like maybe your initial meetup between you two was very hot and heavy or romantic, a lot of passion. So he really didn't pay attention to these things within you. But it's like now he can see that you offer a lot of security and stability, and it's like he wants to be a part of that. All right, can I get one on the jealousy card, please? So I feel like this karmic could have done something against you in the springtime and it backfired on her majorly. Yes, divine feminine. This karmic definitely put a hex on you or try to banish you, maybe from the divine masculine's life. And it was like it backfired on this divine feminine. I mean, not divine feminine. It backfired on this karmic. She could be losing a lot of weight now as a result of this. Yeah, this was a direct attack on your heart chakra and that of the divine masculines. Just try to make sure that you guys will not come into union together. But I'm feeling though as though spirit is really, really punishing this individual now for the things that she's done towards you. All right, can I get one on the creator card, please? Yeah, it's like now this divine masculine can see, divine femme, that you, ever since you set up your boundaries and maybe you had some sort of cutting communication, you came in and said something to the divine masculine, maybe like in the effect of, I don't need you, I can do this on my own. Or I don't know whether you guys might have children together or something like that, but you expressed how you felt and you set up boundaries. Could be dealing with a fire sign, don't have to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel as though you made things plain and clear to the divine masculine. And once you set up your boundaries and started being a co-creator with the universe, it's like this turned the divine masculine on even more. I think maybe you were thinking that when you said whatever you said to the divine masculine that his feelings might be hurt or whatever. And I'm hearing they were just a little bit, because maybe your communication towards him was very, very harsh. But at the same time, it turned him on so much. It's like he just was stuck in his head for days thinking about whatever you said to him. And it was like, wow, I can't believe that she stood up to me like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it ended up, you know, turning him on. All right. Can I get one on the Death Will Come card? Yeah. So, wow. I got a double witch card here. So I feel as though when you guys came into your ultimate power and your healing power, pretty much, it's like you healed your heart chakra. And because of you healing your heart chakra from maybe whatever the divine masculine did to you in the past, especially concerning this karmic, it was like now things were reversed. It's like I'm getting a sense of the divine masculine. He could not see clearly with this karmic in his energetic field, but it was like he still had you in the back of his mind and in his heart, divine femme, while he was around this karmic. So it's like no matter what she was doing against your union, no matter what she was doing or saying to try to like maybe throw dirt on your name or make you look bad or something like that towards the divine masculine, it was like you chose not to even partake in any of it. You just went ahead, moved on with your life. And yeah, it was like you kept it a secret. You kept everything you was doing a secret. And you worked on yourself, your shadow work. Some of you guys might have a book of shadows. And it's kind of like you were just back in the background, you know, working on yourself, being quiet, working on, you know, you could be doing like spell work, but not maybe like in a negative way, like spell work in regards to healing yourself, empowering yourself. Some of you guys could be doing like law of attraction, affirmations, things of that nature, and coming into your power. And it was like the more and more your heart chakra healed and your heart chakra energy just radiated from the inside out, it was like the more the divine masculine couldn't stop thinking of you. And it was like his attention was getting pulled away from the karmic and directed more and more on you, even though you two weren't seeing each other. Wow, that's beautiful. So it's like you came completely into your power as a healer. These are the cards I pulled here. So yeah, you came into your power. You put on your witch's hat and you went to work. And it was like, wow. Yeah. It was like, I feel as though the karmic was believing that there was a death to your situation. But I feel like death came to their situation instead with the karmic and divine masculine. So yeah, I feel like this karmic, yeah, she just knew for a fact that it was over between you and the divine masculine, and whatever she did in the springtime with that hex, it worked. She really assumed this because you guys still weren't in contact with one another. But now she's really coming into the truth that he still is very, very much in love with you. And in fact, I feel like he's expressing that right in front of the karmic, and that's why I get that sense of jealousy coming from this individual. All right, can I get one on the compassion card, please? There's way too many, but what's on the top? Yeah, so I feel as though the divine masculine can definitely feel this compassion that you still have radiating from him. And I feel like this started around the autumn time. So I'm hearing maybe October 31st. Like he now can feel like he feels your energy maybe going away from him, but he feels as though, you know, you still have a lot of compassion and sympathy and stuff for his situation, and you have a lot of empathy for him, and you're still willing to be kind towards him. I feel like that's what's making him fall in love with you even more. It's like, out of all of the things that he did to you, out of all of the ways that he treated you, out of all the backstabbing, betrayal, whatever, it's like you still have an energy of compassion, even though I feel like the normal person, divine feminine, would never do anything like that to a person that wronged him. And I feel like that's really, really what's bringing the union together more and more as the days go by, because it's like you're like none other. Even when you should hate someone, you still have an overall nature of kindness and love and compassion. And I feel like that's really what makes the divine masculine really, really love you inside of his heart. All right, so I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that this resonated with you guys and gals. If it did, don't hesitate to leave me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you would like a more detailed reading on your divine masculine, divine feminine situation, I'm going to leave my info down in the description box below for you to email me, and we can go from there. All right, talk to you later, my loves. Enjoy the rest of your day.